that you can do.
When do I start talking now?
Yeah.
Hi everybody, I'm Gypsy Rpse. I'm here to answer any questions that you might have on any love, relationships, any heartache that you have. And yeah, I'm hoping that you'll come through and ask me some questions. This is my first time doing this, by the way, so it should be a bit of fun. And hopefully I'll be able to be of some sort of service to you. And I'm really happy to do that. So come through with your questions and I'll do the best I can to answer them for you. This is free for you, so please don't hesitate. Alright, so I've been doing psychic readings now for over 38 years. I love my work. I help as many people as I can. I give 100% of myself over to you. Usually when you come to me for a private consultation, or always, I'm channeling, I do go into trance for you, and so your messages are delivered spiritually for you. And a lot of people get confused about how does it work, being a psychic and everything. And there's a lot of questions that go in there, and it's sometimes a little bit difficult to explain, but basically I just step aside from myself and allow spirit to channel through me, and the correct messages that you're meant to receive come through. Okay, so I don't ask you any questions. I actually ask you not to tell me anything, but then after I've gone through the cards the first time, you can then ask me as many questions as you'd like.
So you can have a
okay, so I've got some questions coming through now. And it's Gwen Wilson. Hi, how can I help you? Okay, what do you see for my relationship? Thanks so much in advance. Well, you're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, now it's going to need some work. Everything's comes with, all relationships come with some sort of sacrifice and a meeting of the mind. So you're really going to have to sit down and have a really good talk about how you want things to go moving forward. But for both of you, it's about living your truth, okay? And you've got to get back to that. What is your truth? All right, babe? And only you can know that within your heart. All right? And your heart's going to give you the answers. At the moment, I feel like your heart and your mind aren't all, beating to the same drum. And it's because of the confusion. So you guys have got to really sit down and talk about everything. Put your cards on the table and be completely honest, okay? All right. I can't see this, so I'm going to have to ask Namel to read it for me. Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
I can't see without my glasses. What's the next question?
One Chelsea Roxanne Phillips. She's asking, will Link and Marley's bodies ever be found?
Sorry?
Will Link and Marley's bodies ever be found? I don't know what kind of question. Will Link and Marley's bodies ever be found? Will Link and Marley's be ever found?
Will...
Okay, just leave that question then.
I can't, sorry, we don't, the question's not clear enough.
Okay, the Amy is saying, can I get a future relationship read?
Can you what?
Can I get a future or relationship read? Yeah.
A future relationship reading?
Yeah,
oh,
Amy.
Yeah, babe. You know something, the best thing to do is to really contact me on that one. Because, that's, of course you will. Of course, there's somebody for everybody. Yes, you can get a reading on it, yeah. But for now, that would take too long because we're just really doing sort of like Q&As right now. So get a proper reading. That'll be great.
Janet is asking, do you have any message from my son?
Ah, that's a good one. Everything is safe, everything is good, and everything is connected. Okay? Don't worry, everything's fine.
Autumn Rainy is saying, what is your accent? I love it.
My accent, I'm an Aussie. But I'm Scottish and Irish, but I was born here in Australia. Yeah.
Seren is asking, like, is my mother watching over me, please?
Absolutely, 100%. Our loved ones never leave us. It's in our contract. Okay? 100%, babe. Our loved ones don't leave us. They've left their body. Haven't left you. I'm not laughing because she's on the other side. I'm happy for her because I know how beautiful it is there. You'll go home. She's just gone home. That's it. You're going to go home one day too. We all are. We're just here to learn to become more. And you're doing that. There's no way that you can't be. Yeah?
So the Chelsea again saying, Link and Mary were huskies who were murdered, and Dom, the murderer, won't tell where the bodies are. I'm wondering if they were ever will be found so the owner can lay them to rest properly. It's like maybe...
You know what? I'm not downplaying the emotional side of that, but they're not in their body. Okay? They're not in their body and they're safe. They're with love. So, you know, look, we're all walking around in a shell. Really?
Michael Lee is asking, like, thank you for asking how long it will be for my gifts to fully evolve.
Well, we're all a work in progress, right? So the more you learn on a spiritual level, it will just flow naturally. But also on top of that, they give us what we need when we're ready to receive it. Okay, so don't put too much energy into the lack of, because there isn't any. There's more coming.
Tiffany is asking, anything from my husband? Anything from my husband? And she wants to ask about her husband, maybe.
That's a read. You need a reading for that, okay? Because otherwise, we are live. So I think there's some private things there that you probably wouldn't want everyone to hear. And plus, I'd have to really channel for you.
Dana is saying, is anyone from the other side trying to reach me?
There's people on the other side always trying to reach us, okay? All our loved ones come and visit us. Okay, so that's the same for all of us. And so the answer is yes. Just be open to receive. Anyone that's crossed over, you can actually have a conversation with them. All you got to do is think about them. You'll see them in your mind's eye. And you can talk to them. It's okay.
Bonnie Box is asking, what can I do to help my daughter and husband?
You know, I don't want to offend you, but probably let them sort it out themselves, to be honest with you. Yeah, that sometimes it's more loving to just step back a little bit, but keep loving. Yeah, just keep loving them, but just step back a little bit, okay? Because this is their journey, and they have to discover each other and what's happening with one another for themselves.
Ashley is asking, anything good for me in the future? I'm in a stress moment.
Yes. Okay, so whenever stress comes to us, because we're learning a lot of stuff, okay, it might be really, really heavy, it might be hard, you might have a difficult time with it, but it's how you come out the other side. Happiness is there. It's a choice.
Amy is asking, anything from my daughter's dad?
Get just to touch base on that previous question, I would suggest you get a really, really good book. It's written by Deepak Chopra called The Way of the Wizard. It's going to help you a lot.
Again, the Tiffany is asking, my husband name is Joss, like she wants to know about her husband.
What was the question again, sorry?
My husband name is Joss. She was asking before that about her husband.
Mm-hmm.
He said to, like, even if you like.
I'm picking up that he's got a lot of worry, all right? And as a man, he needs to figure things out without burdening the woman too much. You know, so we're dealing with the male ego there, so you know, just love him. Just don't put too much pressure on him at the moment. He'll figure it out. I feel that there's quite a bit of suppressed emotions, a lot of suppressed emotions within him. Okay, so he may appear a bit agitated, but he'll sort through it. Some people just, particularly men, you just need to leave them alone for a little while. He'll come around.
Sir is even asking like, does she has a message from her mother? I can see he's asking like, she has a message from her mother.
A message from her mother?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to take. I've got to go into trance for that. Okay, so perhaps get a reading off me. But she is fine. Okay, absolutely, 100%. Beautiful on the other side. Don't go and take your life. You've got to see your contract out. You're going to get there. We're all going there. It's beautiful there. So beautiful. Only love exists on the other side. It's our source energy. It's where we come from and what we go back to.
Green is asking like, I forgot to ask, will my daughter get a DX within this year?
Will my daughter what?
DX, to get a DX. Well, I don't understand what
a DX.
Yeah, I don't think that like this is a proper question.
Oh, that question hasn't come through properly. Will your daughter get a DX?
That question is
confusing.
Like
sorry.
Asking, will Omar come back to me? She's asking maybe she or boyfriend like coming back.
Have to do a reading for that. But I do feel that there's going to be contact. Okay. Not too far off either.
Tammy Francis is asking, can you pick up anything with me?
Heaps. Heaps and heaps. We'll be sitting here for 2 hours. Yes, I can, and it's good.
Jackie is
very good. You're going to change your perspective, and it will give you a heightened awareness. All right, so you're going to be looking at things in a whole different way. Great.
Jackie wants to ask about her parents.
That's deep. Jackie wants to ask about her parents. I need a more specific question in order to answer that, because it's just Q&As. That's broad. Yeah.
Maria is asking, hello, just put my dog down today. Is all with her?
Oh, sweetheart. Done the right thing. You've done the right thing, okay? Yes, everything's fine. Just lift the body. And your dog will get reincarnated just like us. Yep, you've done the right thing.
Lee and Kelly is asking, do you get anything from my father?
Yeah, that's a broad, I'd have to channel for that, like, we haven't got time at the moment for, it'd be taking up all the time that we have here right now, so it's better to contact me for a reading on that. But he's fine, again, everyone on the other side is beautiful, fine.
Louise Brownford is asking, how do you see my life improving, please?
Again, look, you can spin your life around on a New York dime, okay? You've got to find a passion, follow your dreams, go for it, and take the path of least resistance while you're about it, okay? Everything's going to improve. What's the worst thing that can happen? We worry about our bills and they always get paid. If they don't, well, big deal. Life goes on, right? Sun's still going to shine the next day and the rain's still going to come. Everything's fine, okay? We worry about, get caught up too much in lack and limitation when there's nothing but an abundance.
Sarah is again asking, how can I communicate with my mother or feel her around me?
I'm sorry?
She's again asking the question about her mother, how she can communicate with her mother.
And how you can communicate your mother. Okay, just sit and think in quiet places, and well, you can be anywhere when you want to think about your mother. Anywhere. They can come to us in our dreams even, all right? No one's left you. When you're ready to receive, you'll be given. But just talk in your mind. Maybe not out loud on a bus stop or something, We don't want the little men with the white jackets coming around to take you away and do party tricks with you in a silent room anywhere or anything. But just talk to her. It's okay. You'll get your answers.
Tiffany is asking again, anything for my future then?
Of course, plenty, whatever you plan. You know, like, we have to, look, the law of attraction, yes, there is a law of attraction, it does work, but we've got to put energy into it. So that whatever it is that we're wanting to receive builds momentum. The more energy we put into it, then, you know, it helps to bring it on faster.
Alice Flower is asking, hello, do you offer messages from loved one past?
Yes, but it's not always promised, because if you're not meant to receive it, it won't come through. Often, when you're having a reading with me, I will get messages from loved ones, but you'll feel it, and it's authentic. You'll get a beautiful, soft, tingling sensation on your body, and I love that because I get it too.
Price you Umbel is saying, may I have a reading please? But she hasn't asked any questions.
A lady's asking if she can have a reading. Sure, of course she can.
Lisa Fisher is asking, is there any good for me in the future?
Yes. We need to focus on that. What is good? A lady's asking, is there anything good for her in the future? But, you know, you've got to take the path of least resistance and put work into yourself. Do whatever's going to serve your highest good. Anybody that's abusing you or offending you, they need to be gone. Not totally gone, but you can distance yourself from that. Some people are easier to love from a distance.
Cindy is asking, like, hello, first time on here. Will I get a promotion in my existing job? Thank you for your generosity.
The promotion in your existing job, what was the name?
Cindy.
Cindy. Yes. Okay, you've got to stick with it. Do whatever you can to any kind of improvements that you need to make within yourself for your work, and the promotion is possible. All right? Don't underestimate your capabilities.
Betty is asking, will Eric and I get together?
Hi, Betty. You and Eric? Strong possibility, okay? But I've got a feeling that it needs to be Eric's got to be the one that is made to feel that it was his idea. He's cute. It's a character, this guy. Yeah.
Dorothy is asking, my friend has a really old girlfriend renting one of his FPTS and hasn't paid rent in 7 years. She owes $22,000. She is in bipolar and crazy.
Wow.
He doesn't know what to do about getting her out and away from him. I have seen her in action and she's frightening.
That's huge. Okay, crisis team. This person has a lot of problems, and it's potentially, I feel, a little bit scary. And what's the lady's name?
Dorothy.
Dorothy,
yeah.
That has the problems put upon her from the person that's mentally not well.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're going to need to do here is really try and get your mind around things. And I don't want to offend you, sweetheart, but maybe you might want to watch some YouTube videos on being a people pleaser. Anything that you discover about yourself there, don't beat yourself up about it. I would be really inclined to embrace that as an opportunity to change, because in a sense you're enabling this. You don't mean to, you're trying to help, and you're very strung out because you love people. You're a good person and you don't want to do the wrong thing by anybody, but you're important too, okay? And people that have mental illness problems, it's so heartbreaking to see somebody that you love not being who they once were, and it takes them over. It's so heartbreaking. And you know, like, you're stronger than you give yourself credit for, because you've endured all this, and I think that you feel like you're not supported in it, but you know, basically you need to be as equipped as you possibly can be. So look up things like all different types of mental illness, people that have lived with mental illness. Go to YouTube, there's a lot of good answers on it. And you know, so you can understand yourself in the process of all of this first. That's the most important part. You understanding yourself and also having boundaries. You know, it's not selfish. It's all a part of loving you too, and you're important.
So Michael is saying, thank you for your reading. You are amazing.
Thank you, darling. That was from Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Thanking me. You're a sweetheart.
Debbie Bally saying, do you see me finding love?
Yes. Debbie's asking, do I see her finding love? Yes. All right, but in the meantime, love yourself as much as you can, so that way you've got more love to give and more love to receive. And that's how it works, babe. Yeah.
Melanie is asking, I want a reading, please, but she hasn't mentioned any questions.
Oh, there's a lady asking, what's her name, Millie?
Melanie, yeah.
Yeah, you can have a reading, Millie. Oh, the battery's running low. Oh, it's flashed up on the screen.
Maybe I'll just get a connector from there. Gwen is again asking, will my daughter get a DX this year? She's pretty sick. Thanks. I had it under my first questions.
There's a lady asking about her daughter getting a DX, but I'm not quite sure what I'm not quite sure what you're meaning by a DX. Can you be more explicit with the question, please? Happy to answer it, but I just don't.
Yoli is asking, hello, I would love to hear from my mom. Yoli.
Yoli, is it?
Yeah.
Yoli's asking that she would love to hear from her mum. Yes, you will. Ask and you'll receive. Yes, you will. Okay. How you going over there, Namel? I couldn't do this without his help. It's the first time, guys.
Yep.
Okay. He's got to teach me. I should have known this stuff years ago. Oh my God. Slack.
I think we have done already the diagnosis. Oh, diagnosis. He's saying DX means diagnosis.
Oh, diagnosis.
Diagnosis. Maybe it's the operation like that. Will my daughter get a diagnosis this year?
A diagnosis this year. What's her name?
Her name is, her maybe daughter,
the lady's name.
Oh, GWM, Gwen. I don't know how to spell that.
We can't interpret her name.
Wilson.
Glenn.
Glenn, yeah, Gwen, GWM.
Oh, Gwen.
Yeah,
Gwen
Wilson.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Gwen.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Namel's not from Nepal, so he gets a little bit of his accent. Okay, so will her daughter get a diagnosis this year? Yes. Okay, yes. If not, between now and the first 3 months of next year. But yes, the diagnosis, yes. I'll get to the bottom of it, yes. The right people are coming.
Melanie's asking again, will my lover come back to me? Again, she's asking about her love.
Melanie, get a reading. You need a reading. That's deep. We need to have a really good look into that.
Tiffany is saying, anything for my future?
Who is it?
Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Yeah.
Okay, anything for your future? Of course. What do you want to create for your future? You know, like, get a dream. Keep the dream alive. Go for it. We've all got a future. You can't die anyway. So, and you can't run out of time. All right? So stop panicking. Find a passion.
Amy is asking, is my partner my soulmate?
That's a good question. Now, people get confused, all right? Is your partner your soulmate? For now, yes, all right? But many people can be your soulmate. I think you're trying to find the difference between a soulmate and a twin flame. And twin flames are so beautiful, so intense. They know what you're thinking, they know what you're feeling, they're 100% there for you. You never have to worry about them going anywhere or leaving you. It just won't happen. Twin flames don't do that. All right? So if you're feeling insecure, then he's not your twin flame. But a soulmate, definitely, 100%.
Holly is asking, is my mom with me?
Holly's asking, is her mum with her? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, she is. Much love. Much love.
Heather is asking like, what does it mean when loved ones that have passed visit your dreams? The dreams are so vivid and real, they won't stop. It's like reliving the loss of my grandparents all over again.
What's her name, Heather?
Yeah, Heather.
It's my middle name. Okay, you're asking about your grandparents that come into you in dreams. See what I said before earlier to the other lady, that our deceased loved ones that have crossed over, yes, they can come and contact you in your dreams. But see, you're looking at it in the wrong way, darling. You're seeing it as that you're reliving this pain of loss instead of embracing the fact that love is still around you. Okay? You must stop doing this to yourself. That's not how it works. They're coming to you with love. Don't relive pain and loss. They don't want that for you. Actually, that's probably why they're coming around you more.
Everything you know is in your mind.
There's a very good video that Doris, wait a minute, I'll think of the name in a second. Very good video on death and dying that it would be really good for you to watch and understand. Dolores Cannon, Death and Dying. Okay, that's a really, really good YouTube video. I think it goes for like about an hour, but she really explains it probably in the best possible way. And I think that's good for everyone to watch, really. If you're worried about anyone that's deceased and, oh, if they left you and all the rest of it, no, they haven't. And if you watch that video, it'll help you embrace the fact that the love is still there and it never ever abandons you. In fact, it's impossible to be alone, okay?
Tiffany Gomez is asking, any news for me?
Unless you need some private time, so they're going to interfere with that. Sorry?
Any news for her? I mean, Tiffany Gomez is asking, any news for her?
Tiffany, is it?
Yeah, Gomez.
Or is it Daphne?
Tiffany Gomez, the other girl.
Tiffany Gomez. Is there any news for you? Plenty. That's a whole reading. Plenty, babe. Go ahead.
Seren is asking, why doesn't my mother visit me in my dreams?
Well, because she's not ready. What was her name?
Seren.
Seren?
Yeah, Seren.
Oh, so, okay. Why doesn't your mother contact you in your dreams? Look, you know what? We'll often wake up and think that we haven't had a dream. Sometimes we have dreams that are so profound, we wake up and it's like, oh my God, it was like being in a movie. It was so real, right? And yeah, it was. But often we always have a dream every night. We just don't remember it when we wake up. Your mother probably has come to you more times than what you know, okay? You just haven't remembered the dream. Next question.
Alison is asking, how Vince doing? Maybe he's asking about
How's Vince doing?
Vince doing.
Fine. Absolutely fine. Vince is doing fine. What was her name?
Alison.
Alison.
Yeah.
Yep, Vince is doing fine, okay? You have to contact me.
Jessica is asking, do you sense anything evil near me? Jessica.
Jessica's asking, do I sense anything near her?
Oh, yeah, evil near her. Yeah.
Okay, now look, guys, there's always people near us, just like that last answer. Really, you can never be alone. There's more going on behind the scenes than what you're ever going to know. You get more visitors, more support than what you ever realize. When you're in your darkest hours, you feel like you're so alone in the world. You're not. You are not. In fact, it's then that you're more supported than you'll ever know. It's just that we don't consciously think of it, but you're not alone. And you're supported with love. Never judged. You can't get it wrong. It's just another story in life with a different outcome, regardless to whatever it is. Go ahead.
Dorothy is again asking, will he ever get Christian out of his life? I feel it is killing him.
Dorothy's asking, will who get Christian out of his life?
Yeah, Christian also says.
Feel that it's killing him?
Yeah, I feel it is killing him.
He needs to get this Christian the correct help. And in so doing, he'll be helping himself. A person can only take so much. Everyone's got their threshold, all right? He just doesn't be the bad guy. He doesn't understand what to do. So he needs to outsource wherever he can to get the correct information.
Dawn is asking, like, will my relation with Dale last? And will my business boom? Thank you. Dawn. Mr. Dawn.
Dom
Yes.
is asking,
Dawn
will your business flourish and will your relationship
Rpse with Dale.
last with Dale?
Yeah.
I don't feel the relationship ending anytime soon, and there's a lot more ideas coming through for your business, and hang in there. You know, next year's going to be good. Next year, more so after the first quarter of next year, you're going to notice a huge difference. You're going to feel like you've come up for air. And there's more information coming, more ideas. It's going to work out fine.
Natty said,
I'll be doing it again probably, next week? One day next week anyway. And, yeah, thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. And again, it was my first time, so I wouldn't have a clue how I've done, because I'm not a technical person. I don't think with that side of my brain. That's how I've got an Malady. Does all the work. Okay, God bless. Keep the dreams alive. And there's much love here for all of you. Okay. Give someone a hug today if you can. Share the love, guys. Bye-bye. How do I turn it off?
Are you all my personal dreams? Everything you know is in your mind.
Ooh.